What's up, everybody? Back with another one before I lay it down for the rest of the day. It's been a long week. I'm a little tired today, so y'all forgive me, but I did want to get one more reading in before I lay down. As you can see, I got the sage and the Palo Santo going, and it is, when I say going, it's going. It's a small piece of the Palo Santo, so. But it's burning really good, which is what I wanted it to do. And set the mood before I lay down anyway. But anyway, I wanted to see what was going on and what Spirit wanted to say today before it's all said and done. If there's a message out there. Now, mind you, there will be times when I won't have the cards like some of the videos before this one, where I would just be intuitive with whatever it is that I'm saying. You may get some of my older videos that I have stored, and I will just upload them here. Please take the time to view those videos. There are good messages in there that was given to me by Spirit that may apply to you, and it may not. What I would really appreciate from you guys and what I've seen you guys are starting to do, and I want to thank y'all for that, is liking and sharing my videos. I do see that you guys are sharing the videos. I don't know where you're sharing them to, but I appreciate you sharing them. I appreciate the likes, and I appreciate those that have subscribed. Welcome to the family. We are growing over here to on the road to 50 subscribers for now, and then beyond that as time goes on. Right now, I'm at 14. The channel is still pretty new, so I'm not complaining, but I do want to thank you that have subscribed so far. If you like my vibe and you like how I read, or you like how I use my intuition to give you a message, if you feel like that this channel is helping you, then by all means, please like, share, and subscribe. Continue to do that. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to come over here, and we're going to keep things rolling. It's about love and light over here. It's about peace over here. I don't normally cuss on my videos. I'm kind of still learning the rules of YouTube, but that's not saying that I don't cuss. Yes, I do. I'm just trying to see what the rules are before I start doing that. I do see a lot of people on their videos, they're actually doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of don't want to just start off that way just yet. I just want to make sure that I'm in alignment with what I'm supposed to be doing. All right. So I've asked Spirit, and I've already saged the cards and Palo Santo the cards and everything, and I'm looking to see if there's a message that Spirit wants to give to somebody in need. Hopefully it's something that helps you. So we're going to see what's happening. Spirit, ancestors, the Most High God, what is it you would like to say to the collective? And that's another thing. I'm going to do collective readings for now. I'm not going to do the individual star signs just yet. We want to do the collective. Is on my heart right now. That's all of us as a whole, or whoever it applies to. Spirit, what would you like to say for the collective, to the collective tonight? Do you have a message that you would like to express before in this message, in this time frame, in this video that I'm doing for the collective? What would you like to say? Again, I'm using the What's the Tea deck. I'm gonna get some more cards. If you're interested in donating any cards or anything of that nature, just let me know, and I will drop a P.O. box for you guys. I think my Cash App is in the description box if you would like to donate, even if it's just for coffee. I love coffee any time of the day or night. It doesn't matter. I could drink some right now, and I could still lay down and go to sleep. So if you want to do that, I appreciate it either way it goes. And as we advance, we'll see what else YouTube allows. I don't see a card dropping. Maybe Spirit don't have nothing to say. Because I'm about to pull this other deck and see what's happening. Oh, wait a minute. I'm speaking too soon. Hold on. I'm gonna pull one. That's what I'm about to do in a minute, okay? Let me crack these cards. See what's happening. I wonder. I'm feeling like there is a message, but it's like I gotta pull it out. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because I'm tired. That's why it's not dropping. I don't know. And I'm hot, so. Oh boy. I don't know about any of you ladies that's out there that you're dealing with menopause and you know what I'm talking about. Listen, I am hot and I need the fan real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I literally had to go get the fan this time. It says I'm hot. We want to see if there's a message. I'm gonna crack these cards a couple more times and just go ahead and pull and see what the message is. Sage has gone out, which is fine. It has done what it was supposed to do. Let's see if there's a message. Lord have mercy. Okay. Right off the bat. Jealousy, and it's in reverse. See? Jealousy, let me read it. Comparison and envy, fear of losing a spot, projection of their own insecurity. Not everyone claps when you win, but it's in reverse. Okay, what's the message? Jealousy in reverse. What's the message? We got our first card. Somebody is not jealous. You know, you're not jealous. Somebody else is not jealous of what somebody else got going on. Somebody is not jealous. Somebody is, but somebody isn't. It's two different parties in this. A person that's not jealous and the person that is. What are you jealous of? Next card up upright is social media mask. Who's jealous? And are you jealous of the social media, but social media mask, okay? So if you look at this picture, it's a young lady. The really colorful photo in the foreground of her, she looks really nice, like she's all done up. But in the background, it looks like in the mirror, that's how she really looks in real life. So she looked happy, smiling, according to this card on social media. And in the background, which is real life, she's not happy. She looks, you see her hand, she's holding her heart like something, like she might have a broken heart. It says curated, highlighted, real. Smiles for the feed. Tears off screen. Validation chasing. Don't compare your reality to their... This is scratched out. I can barely see it. To their what? Don't compare your reality to their... And I cannot. It is blended in. I don't know what it's supposed to say, but I'm going to assume you're not supposed to compare your reality to their highlight reel or to what they got that looks like it's real on the internet, but it's really not. So it puts me in mind of, like, you know, keeping up with the Joneses. So it's telling you not to compare your reality or what you got going on that's real, that's happening in your life, to what you think that they got going on. So in the sense of keeping up with the Joneses, that's what that means. Is people trying to compete with other people, what they got going, what they think they got going on. So social media will have you thinking that this is this and this is that about people, but it's not necessarily true. So since social media masks, they just putting on for social media. Curated highlight reel, smiles for the feed, tears off screen, validation chasing. So somebody who is jealous, that who's not jealous, it's telling you, thank you, Spirit, not to be jealous of what you see on social media. Don't be jealous of that. Don't be envious of that. Don't think that what you're seeing is really the real deal for everybody that you see. It is not saying that everybody on social media is fake, but it is saying that there are a lot of people on social media that are fake. And don't compare your reality to theirs, or what you don't have to what you perceive that they have or what they got going on. There's no reason for you to be jealous of that. And Spirit is saying the reason why is because most of the time, a lot of times, it's not true. A lot of them don't have nearly as much as what you have. Like, you might have peace in your home and a happy family and real love, and they faking on social media like they have those things, but in their house there's a lot of hell going on. There ain't no peace. It's a lot of squabbling, a lot of fighting and arguing. The very opposite of what you have. Okay, Spirit, what else? I don't want to make this long, Spirit. What else do you have for the collective? I just heard you can have, you may not have a lot that's going on, but you're comfortable and you're peaceful. You enjoy being at home and with the things that you have. You may not have expensive stuff, or, stuff that people deem as expensive. You may not have the best house. You may not have, it may not be laid out. You know what I'm saying? You may not have the best car, but your car runs well and gets you around just fine. It's not a Benz. It's not a luxury vehicle. It's not a $50,000 car or whatever, but it gets you around at $20-something thousand. You went to Car Gurus, however you say it, on any of them other apps, Carvana or whatever, and you got you a $15,000 car, and it's running just as good as some luxury vehicles. And if it does have any issues, you ain't got to come out of your pocket like you will for them luxury vehicles to get it fixed. I know that. I know that's right. So there's no reason for you to be jealous of what you see on social media, or what you think is being portrayed on there as to be the real deal. Spirit is saying it's not necessarily true. All right, I'll crack these cards and pull another one and see what else Spirit would like to say or add to this. Or are we going in a different direction, Spirit? A lot of people do that, you know what I'm saying, and end up putting themselves in predicaments that they wish they hadn't got in financially, trying to keep up with other people, As long as you're comfortable and you're happy, you shouldn't be caring about what nobody else say. And even though people always got something to say, don't they though? Always somebody got something to say. That's like 5 or 6 cards. You know, people that always be gossiping about the Williams or the Joneses or the Jacksons or the Browns or the Taylors or the Wares. These are all names that I'm very familiar with. Grew up hearing, you know what I'm saying? What else would you like to say? Spirit ancestors, the Most High God, my spirit team of love and light, what would you like to say? Please give me one card, please. Just one? Just one, please. One more, please. One more card, please. One more card, please. One more. I hear try to relax more. That's what I hear. Stressing about stuff. So this card that fell out is the third party card in the upright. Not in reverse. There it is. Third party. You gotta see that, right? The card says someone else in the picture, competition, triangles, interference, not the full story, proceed with caution. Wonder what that has to do with what you're saying on social media. So if there's a third party, then it's safe to say that there's a couple. that's supposed to be together. Okay, and this couple is together, but there's a third party involved somewhere. Or maybe you're the third party watching a couple. And one of those people that's within this couple dynamic don't know about you. You could. It could be you. Or you're a couple with someone else. You partnered up with someone else, and that's your partner, that's the person that your romantic partner. And there's a third party that you're aware of that you see on social media. Something is going on here, and I'd like to know what it is. I'm kind of curious now. I need some clarity. Someone else in the picture, competition, triangles, interference. Not the full story. Proceed with caution. It's just my friend is what I heard. Just my friend? Really? That's just my friend. It's just my friend. It's just my friend. Karmic lesson? Okay, who about to learn a lesson here? Tough teacher, painful but necessary, showing what to release, learn it so you don't live it again. Somebody about to learn a karmic lesson or have learned it already. Somebody else or either you about this couple and this third party situation. Somebody that took this to social media, whatever it is, it's on social media. Or it's about to be, and it's saying not to be envious or jealous, rather. No, don't be jealous of what you see. Because somebody is about to learn a karmic lesson. So did somebody leave somebody, and now you see them with someone else that was a third party, and that's the reason why y'all broke up, and you see them on social media, and it looks like they happy and got all kind of things popping and stuff and living large and all of that, and it looks like that. You got a little envy or jealousy going on because of that. Spirit is saying don't be, because that person is about to learn a karmic lesson, meaning your ex-person. Or it could be the karmic that they're with, if it's a karmic. The one thing we got to learn is that every time somebody leaves one of us and do us wrong and they get with somebody else, the person that they get with is not always karmic. The only way I would look at it and say that they're a karmic is if they was messing with that person while they were still with you. Then yes, they are a karmic because they're interfering. But if y'all break up and then they go with somebody completely new, you cannot say that that person is a karmic. You're gonna feel like they are because, of course, when it's fresh and it just happens, you feel like, you know, it's wrong for them to be with anybody else because y'all was just together. So the card that came out was a late night call. Up when the world is sleeping, booty call or deep talk, true colors after dark, what do they really want? Whoever this is that is in a relationship with a karmic right now, this is the person that they were fooling around with when they were with you, is getting ready to learn a karmic lesson if they haven't already. And this is going to happen on social media. It's going to come out on social media. This third party karmic is the person that they were with when they were with you. And so, and when this comes out, whatever it is that's about to happen, because it's not telling me what it is, it's going to happen and it's going to be broadcasted on social media. This late night call here is what I'm looking at. That's going to be probably your ex-person calling you after this happens, because they're going to need some solace. They're going to need some comfort after this comes out on social media, because I feel like your ex-person is about to get embarrassed by this karmic that they chose over you. And it's going to happen on social media. I don't know what happened between y'all, but it's saying to me, what I see is that they was cheating on you with a third party karmic. And they about to learn a harsh lesson that's about to be put all over social media. So your ex-person is about to get severely embarrassed in front of a lot of people. Because, you know, once you post something on social media, for the bigger part of it, it's going to go everywhere around the world. This is how when people delete videos, you still end up finding the video because somebody already shared it. That's what sharing does. Or somebody, you know, sometimes people download the videos to their phones or their, you know, computers, laptops, and stuff like that. And that's how they keep that video. So I don't know. I don't know what's about to happen, but if it ain't happened, it's about to. And it's about to get ugly and embarrassing for your ex-person. And they about to call you late at night because this is about to tear them up. And they about to be calling you, wanting some comfort and wanting some healing. You know, want you to be the saving grace to come in and give that good love you used to give to them, give it to them all over again so they can be re-energized. And I heard they're going to take your energy and go right back out there and do the same thing again with somebody else. So, is you going to answer the phone? Is you? This says a gossip mill. Look at that. Gossip mill. Stories traveling fast, half-truths, exaggerations, lies, many mouths, few facts. Protect your name. Ooh. That person about to get towed up. You hear me? Let me show you this card again. Look at the design above the people that's gossiping. All I see is many mouths. You see the conversation boxes? There's going to be a lot of talk, a lot of gossip that happens that's going to take place directly after. There's going to be a lot of texting and stuff. If you look, that's a text message thingy there. That's a phone thingy. You got a lot of mouths on here. They're going to be talking about what happened between this person. And look, that's an hourglass right there, which means when this takes place, there's a certain time it's going to take place. And then there's a length of time that this is going to take place. And the way it's looking like it's going to happen for a while. You see the looks on their faces down there? They look like, man, have you heard? The birds of word. Have you heard? Woo-wee! This about to get ugly for somebody. Your ex-person about to really get embarrassed. It's about to be ugly. And your ex-person is going to call you because they're going to, first of all, they're going to wonder if you know. So the conversation is going to start off in a way to where they're going to be trying to, you know, feel you out to see if you know what happened. If you even know who they with. Some of y'all know who they went to. You figured that out already. And some of y'all don't know nothing. You don't know who that person is. But you're going to find out. You're going to find out through the grapevine on social media who that person is. And I heard some of y'all going to be shocked when you find out who it is. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be surprised. You're going to be severely surprised. Now, I don't know if that's a, you know, not necessarily a good surprise because they're with somebody else anyway, but the person that they're with, I'm not getting a good feeling. Like, you're not going to feel good about it. It's going to really be like, I know you lying. I know you didn't. Oh, make me feel like it's somebody you know that somebody you know. This is somebody you know. Or you're gonna find it shocking, whoever this is. Even if you don't know them, some of y'all gonna know who it is and some of y'all not. But what you're gonna do is be surprised when you find out who it is. That I do know. And that's how that phone call gonna go, because he gonna be like, or she gonna be like, you know, it's for my fellas or the ladies. You know, your ex-partner, they're gonna call you when this goes down. But Spirit is letting you know right now what the call is going to be about. And they're going to want to come over because they're going to tell you that, you know, what happened. And they're going to play the victim. And they're going to tell you they need you. And, you know, just want to come over and talk. And okay. Hey, come over and talk. This is just horrible. I can't believe they did that to me. I'm hearing it right now. all the stuff that I did for them and this and that. And that. Now, the audacity is them calling you about this third party karmic person that's teaching them a karmic lesson. This the person that they cheated on you with. Okay? They probably was lying and telling you they wasn't cheating until whatever reason your intuition told you, yes, they are, or you got proof or whatever. Right? They're going to have a nerve to call you to talk to you like you a counselor about the person they cheated on you with and what happened, what they did to them. Where do they do that at? I might say, are you going to answer the call? You might answer the phone. You know why? Because you missed that person. You might answer the phone. And you might not. You might still be mad. You might do it to punish them and not answer the phone because you already know what's happening and you already are well aware of what it is. Your intuition already telling you they're about to reach out to you. So this ain't nothing new that I'm telling you that they are. So you already know that. Wow. Y'all. Last one. Bruh. This one says CEO energy in reverse. Now, without even looking at what it says on this card, CEO energy is a boss babe, a boss dude. Y'all handling y'all business. You know what I'm saying? You taking care of business, you taking care of home, you taking care of your things, you taking care of stuff, you paying your bills, you going to work, you running your business, you handling things, you on top of your game, you know what I'm saying? And you managing things well, you managing your finances, you got it going on, you handling your stuff. And it's not that you're big-headed with it, but, you're the boss, the CEO of your life. And that's what you're trying to do. Be that person in your own life. You're not necessarily trying to be a CEO of anybody else's life because who can do that? It's their life. So you're trying to do your own. But this card is in reverse, which says to me, it's not about you this time. This is about your ex-person, your ex-partner. Maybe at one time they was also in that energy, but they're not anymore. And maybe that has to do with what this third party is getting ready to do to them. They could have been set up, and this is what I'm getting. They could have been set up some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? They could have been set up by that karmic, that third party, the person they cheated on you with. And it involves finances or some material possessions or both or something to that effect that made this person at one time had a CEO energy, that boss energy. And when they got with this karmic, they were still in that energy somewhat, you know what I'm saying? They were still holding it down or whatever. But something that happened to where they're about to get taught a karmic lesson by this third party karmic person. And it is going to reverse their CEO energy status. It's going to put it in the reverse. So I'm going to read this card. And it says, taking charge, making big decisions without apology, knowing your worth. I'm running the show was the last thing it says. So they went into that full force after y'all broke up, running things and being the boss that they was, and something flipped. The tables have turned. And now you got somebody that's not in that CEO energy no more. It's in reverse. They're not running nothing no more. They might be getting ran by this karmic. Because sometimes people run to other people because they think that they're better than you. And they think that they can run that person as well, while they running their mouth to that person about you. And they'll get over there and think that the new person, the third party, the karmic is better than you and smarter than you, and the grass is greener, shiny object syndrome thing going on, and get over there and think they got them a dummy that's going to allow them to do the stuff that you wouldn't allow them to do. So they get over there and then they think that's what they're about to do with this person, thinking that person is dumb. They don't understand that they can get over on this person because how that person presented themselves to your ex-person was that they were all, into them, and there was nothing that ex person could do wrong, and you know what I'm saying, and was so sweet and so this and that was a part of the allure to pull them into, you know, a full-fledged fling relationship, whatever you want to call it, sexcapade, situationship, whatever, so that they can pull away from you. And so when they fully dived in with all you know, all both their feet, I was about to say all 4 feet. That's a dog. You know what? I was thinking 4 feet, and I was visualizing a dog. Dang. So there was a dog. There were a dog to you, okay? The dog, just a dog, whoever this is, male or female, a dog. And they took their butt over there and jumped in feet first, you know what I'm saying, with both feet, and started investing in a way that they never did with you. And that person took them for all they got. And now they are in reverse CEO energy. And that is why they're going to call you, because things have flipped upside down. Upside down. Anything else, Spirit? Wow. Anything else? You about to close it out. There's nothing else, because I'm about to go to lay down. We'll take the shower and lay down. What we got? What we got? Hold on. Yo. I can't get no grip. What is it? Over there paying bills, throwing that money around to the Karmic. And you've seen some of this stuff on the internet. That's why it started off with jealousy in reverse, telling you not to be jealous, because things are not what it seems. It's not what it seems. Everybody, you know, it's always somebody on social media faking like they got it together. It's not that many real, what we call real down to earth people that is not on here faking and fronting and flexing, you know, trying to get attention from the village, you know. That was the issue I had. One of my exes, they always wanted attention from the village, you know, no matter how much attention I gave that person, it was never enough. So, and those are characteristic traits of narcissists as well. Not all narcissists. It don't have to always just be about a narcissist, but that is a character trait where they just have to have attention. And another thing about narcissists is that they can never be alone. And we'll talk about that another time, about monkey branching to other relationships and all of that. But in this case, this is about your ex who went over there to the third party that they was messing around with when y'all was together, and learning a karmic lesson that's being broadcasted on social media. And the gossip about this is going to travel really fast because it's on social media, and a lot of people are going to see it and share that video or whatever the information is from mouth to mouth, text to text. It's going to be in group chats, all kind of stuff going on. And when that happens, your ex is going to call you late at night because they're going to need some comfort from you, because they're not in that CEO energy anymore. They're not in that boss energy no more. They're not that person that you remember. You rate that you say you is. I know. Anyway. That's what I'm hearing. What was that? Which one, Quan? He said, I know. What you know? Alright. Last one. Healing era. Alright. Healing era. Therapy, journaling, shadow work, breaking old cycles, soft but strong. You're not who you used to be, baby. So this is telling me, y'all, a lot of y'all not going to answer the phone. And the reason you're not going to answer the phone is because you're in your healing. You got to heal from this person, because they did a number on you when y'all was together. You know what I'm saying? You stressed a lot when you was with this person. So much that it probably started affecting you physically, besides just your mental and your spirit. You know what I'm saying? And you was probably super stressed and tired all the time, just irritated with this person. But then you start running out of energy because you kept trying to counter everything they was throwing at you. You know what I'm saying? All the lies they kept trying to cover up, you know, they kept trying to cover things up. They was lying to you about what was going on. This was happening, that was happening. You know what I'm saying? And you was catching stuff left and right, and they was lying to you, telling you you're not seeing what you saw, you're not hearing what you heard. You know what I'm saying? The situation's just not adding up. The timing is not adding up on certain things that they do that's supposed to be on the routine. The routine is off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you just noticing things left and right, and you was bringing it to their attention, and they was denying things left. They was just lying. They was just lying. They was just lying. Okay. And you went through a lot with this person. So now this card is saying that it's upright. You're in your healing era. Okay. Some of y'all did have to have therapy. Some of y'all decided that was the best thing for you. And there's nothing wrong with having therapy, brothers or sisters, especially our men. Because women be taking y'all down through there too. Yes, they do. But a man is not so much as going to say too much about it like we will. Sisters will get together and talk about y'all. Yeah, they will. We'll talk about what you did to us if we got somebody that we can vent to. We will talk about you. Because we feel like we got some kind of camaraderie with other ladies and stuff like that. Because a lot of us is dealing with the same old crap because y'all be taking us down through there. But in this case, you, whoever you are, male or female, you're healing from what this person did to you. Then they ran their butt over there to go be with this karmic. And then they're learning a hard lesson. If it hasn't happened, it's about to. But if it has happened, it is not done. It's not complete just yet. It's going to be happening for a long time. There's going to be a lot of talk about this. And somebody's reputation is about to get towed up. You hear me? A lot of exposure is about to happen. A lot of talk is about to happen. Why? Because your ex know a lot of people. A lot of people. You found that out when you got with them, that they knew a lot of people. A lot of people they grew up with. A lot of people they used to sleep with over the years that they still was talking to. A lot of people, his homies, homegirls, or whatever, you know, a lot of people. You found that out. And all these people that they know is about to know all their business because this karmic is about to put it on Front Street. So they're about to learn a lesson. And Spirit is saying to you, and I agree with Spirit, do not be envious of what you see because it's not what you think it is. Although they're putting it on social media like that, that's not what it is. So do not get your panties in a bunch. That's not what it is, okay? It's not. They're faking in the front end, and they're trying to show that they're happy. They're not happy, which is why you're going to get that phone call because they ain't been happy for a long time. But just because they ain't been happy for a long time and stuff already been happening, that ain't going to be nothing compared to what this karmic about to do to them. They might have not been happy about some other stuff that they've been dealing with this person. And they may have been upset about that and been going through it, so they think. But this is this ultimate lesson they about to learn, this karmic lesson they about to learn is the cream on the cake. It's the icing on the cake. This is where it's gonna push them over the edge, and their reputation is about to get ruined. And they're gonna call you because they're gonna want somebody. You was a friend. Even though y'all was in a relationship, you was their friend. You probably was the only friend they really ever had. I bet you told them you really ain't got no friends after you figured out what kind of friends they said they had, their friends, and was talking about them over the time length that y'all was together. And you just probably told them you ain't got no real friends, and they don't care nothing about you. But they ain't want to hear that, and they ain't want to cut them loose. As a matter of fact, that one in particular is the one they ran off with while y'all was together. They was talking to him, and they was getting with him, and they was doing all kind of stuff. And then they finally just went on over there because you kept catching them in lies. And they got tired of that. No, argue you down. Argue you till you tired, till you out of breath. And then they were always running their mouth so loud about stuff when they lying. They was loud and wrong. Just loud for no reason. But that call is coming because this karmic lesson is coming. They ain't not in that CEO energy no more, especially after this about to get stripped. They're about to get stripped. But you stay in your healing era, like Spirit said. Your choice, what you want to do. But Spirit is saying right now you're in your healing area. And the only way you're going to heal, you can't go back to the thing that broke you. And that's just me telling you that, but you know this already. If you want to fully heal, you cannot heal in the environment that broke you with the person that broke you or the things that broke you. You have to completely detach and cut it loose. So I'm going to say that and then I'm going to end this video. One other thing I just heard, some of y'all need to do a cord cutting ceremony because a lot of y'all are still energetically attached to this person, and they are still energetically attached to you because they know you was a real one. So they're not trying to let go of your energy. They got pictures of you in their phone, or who knows, y'all might have some videos in there. They still got those, and they looking at them, and they're using stuff like that, or anything you left over there, they left at your house, or they got anything that belonged to you. You know, they're using all of these different things to try to connect with you. So if you've been having dreams, this is why. If you've been having visions, this is why. If you've been seeing synchronicities that are not really synchronicities, this is that fool trying to get your attention. Okay? You know, you don't be thinking, oh, I see the signs. That means we're supposed to be together. No, that's that fool trying to convince you that that's what it is. That's what it is. Because you know what happened when you was with them. So how is Spirit telling you to go back to some mess that broke you? Peace, love, and light.